Another day, another mission, risking our necks for the Ark. You know, I ask myself, Dux, why are you out here? And...
You know why. The Ark's water pump is broken again, and Hammond said he needs more scrap to fix it.
yeah, well, we'd do it a lot better if he'd sent us somewhere with actual scrap to find.
Why do you have to be so annoying? Come on, we gotta head back before Prep closes for the night.
Trust me, I'm not annoying.
Shut the hell up.
Want to see annoying? I can show you annoying.
What's wrong with you? We're in the zone. Keep your eyes open and...
Mouth shut. Yeah, you only told me that 9,000 times already, Borman.
Look at this. Beautiful. Just beautiful. This scrap's gonna make us heroes back at the Ark.
The air stinks like mutants. Not just any mutants. Stalkers. Tight muscles. Good meat. I smell it too. Where there's stalkers, there's Ark. Where there's Ark, there's killing time for Skizix and Treble. Oh, they're close! 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 Over there! Come, brother! I'm on their trail.
Oh, I'm so good!
We've seen ghouls this far south before. They're getting closer to the Ark every day. Something's up, Borman.
We got ourselves some ghouls. One of them looks like he ate a ghoul. We better get into ninja mode. Listen, turn off your flashlight. If we sneak by the water, they won't see us.
I will rip off their tiny stalker arms and beat their faces till they die! Faces too ugly to beat. No one loves a stalker. Give me the stalkers. Let them come. Where are you? Ark don't even love stalkers.
The Ark's up ahead. Home, sweet home.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss that elevator when I see it. Get upstairs, take a bath, get a grog with the boys, get another grog with the boys. Foot massage. Oh, it's gonna be great.
The campsite. Looks like a family lived here. Lived here and died here.
Nothing like a bunch of skeletons to put your mind at ease.
There's a cabin up ahead. Definitely feel a ghoul vibe coming off of it.
So we run in, guns blazing?
Too dangerous. If we're sneaky, we can get into a good position. A good position keeps us alive. Turn off your flashlight.
Hungry! Hungry! I says we take the Ark. Tasty mutants. Love me some mutants. There we go! Rip their hearts. Crush their... Hey! Hey! You hear that? You hear that noise? I hear my stomach. Hungry! Kill!
Nighty-night.
Not too shabby. Look at this beauty. The ancients left a lot of ugly junk behind, but once in a while you see something like this. Wonder what these buttons are for.
I wouldn't touch it if I were you. I'm not kidding around. Lay off the buttons.
What's up your butt?
That's a bomb, all right. They used to call it a boom box. Touch that red button, and it goes boom.
Don't be pretending you know what any of this crap is. We'll bring it back to the Ark and show it to Prip. Ask him what it's worth on the black market. Of course, the world ends. You did it to us. When the ice melted, you said nothing. When the plague spread, you did nothing. When the nukes dropped, you became nothing. At least that's what the Elder says. But cheer up. You'll be happy to know that despite your mistakes, life remains. In a small settlement high above a raging river, people are living and thriving. We call it the Ark. The Ark is humanity's last outpost, a lonely island in an ocean of chaos. Within these walls, we help each other create a new civilization on the ruins of the old one, with the guidance of our leader, the Elder. The Elder tells us we're safe as long as we never leave, because outside these walls lies the Zone, the never-ending wasteland. A mass grave spanning the planet, littered with your crumbling monuments to your hubris and arrogance. What the Elder chooses not to tell us is our food and water supplies are running dangerously low. That's why he relies on stalkers, adventurers who leave the Ark, explore the Zone, and scavenge for precious resources. Stalkers are tough enough to resist the rot, and they got the smarts and the firepower to keep the Zone ghouls at bay. Stalkers have to be more than human. That's me, Mr. More Than Human, aka a mutant. I look weird to you, but hey, you look weird to me. So let's leave it at that. If the Stalkers come back from the Zone alive, the Ark survives another day. If the Stalkers don't come back, the legacy of mankind will be lost forever. At least, that's what the Elder says. Home sweet home. The elevator's up ahead.
Box opens. We go in the box. Box goes in the Ark. We take their food, we take their guns. Mutants in the Ark. Too many. Mutants are weak. We kill some fast, we kill some slow. But we kill them all. Box is coming. We killed them all.
Bingo! Now for the fun stuff.
The Elder meets us at the elevator. He says he doesn't have a second to lose. The mission's too important. Our mission, he says, is a man. And that man is Hammond. Everyone in the Ark knows Hammond, respects him. He's our lead, gearhead, going farther into the Zone than anybody else, bringing back the machines that help us survive. He knows how to keep those machines running, how to fix them when they fall apart. Hammond keeps the Ark's heart beating. The Elder says 3 nights ago Hammond took his team of stalkers and headed north, not telling anyone why. They haven't come back. I've never seen the Elder this shaken before. It scares me. He tells us Hammond has a remote cabin in the north that could yield some clues to his location. Me and Ducks never patrolled that far before, but the Elder says he has faith in us. He believes in us. So, this mission we accept. Go to Hammond's cabin, search for clues, then find Hammond and bring him back alive. The fate of the Ark depends on it.
Want to know how this goes down? For the right price, I fix and upgrade your shitty gear. Any questions?
After a killer day in the Zone, you know you can always come to Prips for some high-quality grog. You want to get loaded? Order a shot. No butane, no bleach, only natural ingredients. I also dabble in a little, antiquity trading. So if you find any cool artifacts out in the wasteland, bring them to me and I'll give you something in return. Comprende?
You know the drill. Stalkers want gear that keeps them alive. I, Iridia, provide the gear. See anything you like, just let me know. There is one rule. Don't ever pull my chain. If you pull my chain, I'll feed your ding-dongs to a zone wolf. Got that? Beautiful. Happy shopping.
My home will always be a haven to you, brave stalkers. After your journeys, pay me a visit, and I'll offer you some guidance, perhaps a story, to help you become wise and strong.
Thanks for signing me up back there, you crazy pig. Yes, Mr. Elder. Sign us up for a suicide mission, Mr. Elder. Did you forget there's like a cajillion ghouls out here who want to kill us?
Nobody gets to kill you but me now. Shut the duck up and keep moving.
I'm telling you, Borman, ain't no happy ending in this story.
Stalkers don't get happy endings. We get each other. So watch my back.
These abandoned campsites always get my feathers twitching. Hundreds of them out here. All full of ghosts, shivering in the cold. Whoa, check this thing out. It must have crashed. Look at this symbol on the side, it's like a star.
We should check Hammond's cabin like the Elder asked us to.
Good news is we reached Hammond's cabin. Bad news is there's 2 friggin' ghouls casing the joint.
We takes everything, but there are no secrets. Where are the secrets?
The ones in the north will catch Hammond and squeeze the secrets from his head.
Hammond will tell us what the junk is for.
The junk is for us. All of it.
Serves you right.
You did it. This is Hammond's far looker. Let's bring it back to prep before the ghouls take it.
That name is all wrong. It should be a smallifier, because when I looked into it, everything became smaller and more distant.
Amazing what the ancients could make. Zone ghouls stripped this cabin clean. Almost everything useful was gone. But it's a good thing ghouls can't read. They ignored the diary hidden inside Hammond's desk. Me and Ducks aren't big readers either. But we look for answers in the diary. And all we get is more questions. Hammond writes how he found the crashed machine near his cabin. He's convinced the machine was sent as a message from a mythical place beyond the zone called Eden, where everybody's happy and safe. When Hammond sees another machine fall north of here, he takes his stalker crew up there to find it. I close the diary. Here's the problem. Eden's a fairy tale. Some bedtime story mutants believe in, so they can get to sleep at night. So either Hammond is onto something, or his brain's got the rot, and he's about to kill a bunch of good stalkers. Guess we gotta find out. Me and Ducks have to go north. Farther from home than we've ever been. It's dangerous. Ducks thinks I'm crazy to press on. I don't disagree with him. care about some stupid Eden. But we need to find Hammond, and if he's going north, we're going north.
If he's going north, that makes him a grade A certified loony. No one goes up there, Borman. And what's with those 2 stalkers he took with him? They should know better.
They're following orders, just like us. The Ark can't run without Hammond, so we're bringing him back. Especially with ghoul packs coming this far south. Wonder what they're planning.
Ghouls are too dumb to plan. Someone's pushing them down here. I feel it in my feathers.
My brain must be rotting. Is that a beautiful woman I see before me? Wait, I know that beautiful woman. She's a stalker.
Stay right there. Who are you?
You're Selma, right? You're a mutant like us, on Hammond's team.
Do I owe you money?
No.
Did I kill your brother?
No.
And Selma I am. Who are you?
I'm Dux, and he's Borman. Hello? Like the only walking duck and boar in the whole Ark? Come on.
That's funny. I think you've mistaken me for someone who gives a duck. I've got to catch up to Hammond before it's too late.
You're part of Hammond's crew. How did you get separated?
It was weird. We were all hearing strange voices. Not from the zone. In our heads. And that's when the ghouls ambushed us. After the fight, I was somehow blinded, paralyzed. I could barely move. I told Hammond I'd catch up to him when it wore off. 2 long, rough days. But I'm better now. He headed up north to a crash site to find some metal ship. Says it was sent from...
Eden, I know. Do you believe him?
If Hammond thinks there's an Eden, there's an Eden. Believe me. You guys are trying to find him too? And we can work together.
This is insane. You want to go more north? Into Ghoul Central? They'll kill us.
A lot of ghouls have tried to kill me, but I'm still here. So, am I part of your team or what?
Well, well, well. Look what we have here. Am I a grade A stalker or what? You see this hidden path through the forest? Wow. You could have one hell of a flea market with this junk. Look at these weird machines. Where do you think they come from? Yeah!
Sweet!
Elder Almighty, I've seen some crazy shit in the zone, but this takes the bullet. This house must have belonged to some small people. I mean, small. That is just the weirdest.
So I was talking to Iridia, and she told me about this ancient machine she had seen out in the zone, not too far from here. She said it looked like it had fallen from the sky, crashed into the ground, and it spread more than enough scrap around for us.
I didn't sign up to hunt some ghoul looters. This is ridiculous. They're everywhere.
I'm happy that you took on this mission to find Hammond. As you go deeper into the zone, questions will arise in your heads. You'll ask yourselves how this world became a wasteland. I'll tell you. A long time ago, a strange disease sprang up in a city not too far from here. A vicious disease. The eyes of the victims would go red. They would bleed from their ears. Hence its infamous nom de plume, the Red Plague. Within 40 years, the plague destroyed most of the human race. A quick rake of death, scraping across the face of the planet. It was nature's revenge. Revenge against the greed, the arrogance, the egos of humans who thought they were gods. We call these fools the Ancients. We don't worship the Ancients like the madman in the zone do. Because our salvation doesn't depend on false gods who live in the heavens. It doesn't depend on the mirage of paradise beyond the zone. Our salvation depends on us. Us means humans and mutants together. And as two of our resident mutants, I bet you wonder who you are. Where you come from. I wonder too. We all do. When I found you in the zone, you were shivering, naked, memories completely wiped. We took you in, taught you, and now you serve us as our hunters, our trackers, our warriors. We are indebted to you, stalkers. Never turn on each other. Hear me?
Heard you met some of them ghouls in the weird outfits out there. They call them shamans or something. Their screams alert nearby ghouls and sends them running straight for you. Next time you see a shaman, shut him up before all hell breaks loose.
My favorite, the Molotov cocktail. Simple and effective. Light it, throw it, watch the world burn.
Hey, you on the truck! Ugly face! You see anything out there? No, there's nothing out there. It's the zone. And stop calling me ugly face. Look at your face.
I can't look at my face, it's my face! Now put your eyes out there and look for intruders.
Sleep it off.
Sweet takedown.
I wish that tunnel wasn't the only way forward. Gives me the willies. Okay, so this is not spooky at all. Walking through a graveyard. Fantastic. Weird place for a mass grave. What were all these people doing?
Running away, I think. Maybe the Red Plague hit their town and they needed to evacuate.
Evacuating or stampeding over each other to be the first one out. Dumbass ancients.
You know the stalkers we captured, right? Right? They ran away. I lost them. You let your stalkers escape? The bubbleheads are gonna be mad at you. You better get them back. I can't. The boat took them across the river. And now the bubbleheads have the boat? But where's your boat? If you don't get those stalkers back, they'll shred your brains.
Okay, you had me at the ghoul screams, but now a pile of friggin' bodies? You wanna give me a heart attack?
Would you like a fly?
Hammond told me he wanted to cross a big body of water to get to a place called the House of Bones. He said the crash site was near there.
I keep looking for dead duck bodies, but I never see one. Are we the only mutants in the zone?
You're right. There are no mutants in the zone. I've been checking bodies ever since you mentioned it.
Obey me. Obey me.
Ah! Making my head spin. Did you hear that? I heard the same voices when me and Hammond got ambushed.
Ghouls popping up everywhere.
Check that guy out. You see him? Head like an infected mushroom. You think he's leading the ghouls?
Wait a minute. That's the guy who attacked me and Hammond. I think Hammond recognized him, but... that's the last thing I remember.
He's one of the Nova sect. I heard stories about them. Bogeymen with big heads. Didn't think they were real. Bet he's real enough to take a bullet, though.
Holy ancient power, feel my words inside you, taking control. Gather on the ship, my children. Your destiny awaits.
We believe, Reverend. We believe. Yeah!
Hear my voice within your heads. The Ark calls you ghouls, but you are beautiful. You are children of the ancients.
Ah! Yeah! Yeah!
Your thoughts are sinful. Give me your brain, so I may lead you into salvation.
Guess people were packing for a trip. Guess they didn't make it.
Ghouls are one thing, but the Nova Sect are on a whole other level. They're some strange cult that promises the ghouls eternal whatever, as long as they work as their slaves. They say they hear the voices of the ancients. Well, maybe they do. Years of breathing that zone air gave the Nova Sect telepathic powers. At least, that's what I heard.
Way north of here, I mean way north, there's a place that was once the grub hall of the ancients. Ancients came from far and wide to eat their special god grub at this place. Grub gave them their powers. Want to know what they call this place? Pizzeria.
Ah! My head hurts. These green boys keep talking. Can't shut them out. Get them brain boys out my head. Suck it up, ghoul. When the masters find the secret numbers, the zone will be cleansed. Cleansing that'll get here soon. Talking in my skull is making me crazy.
Let me ask you something. Out of all the dead bodies you've seen in the zone, any of them ever look like us? Like mutants?
Nah, and I've been looking. No skulls like mine, no skulls like Borman's. I don't think I've seen any with little horns on their head. That's kind of weird, right, Borman? Kind of makes you want to talk about it, right?
There are no mutants outside the Ark, except us. The Elder told us a bunch of times.
No matter how deep into the zone Hammond traveled, he never saw a trace of us, of mutants. Guess we should feel special or something?
Selma, you're tough enough to resist the rot, and smart enough to keep the ghouls at bay. You're pretty special in my book. Now everybody, shut the fuck up.
Hey, I've seen these before. You need to lick the top to see if it still works.
The ancients used these to run lights and machines. Prip will give us a good deal on this one. It still holds power.
Ducks, don't play with that thing. We're bringing it back that way.
I can't feel my tongue. Hey, it's not funny. I didn't catch what you were saying back there, Selma. Where was Hammond going?
The House of Bones. We're almost there.
And why, pray tell, do they call it the House of Bones?
It's a big house full of dead people.
Oh, fantastic. Borman, don't lie to me. You do not want to be doing this right now.
What I want and what I need are two different things. We need to find Hammond, so shut up and get your head in the game.
So cold up in these parts, I can't feel my beak.
Yeah, I've never been this far north before. I feel cold to the bone.
Yeah, that's why they call it the House of Bones.
Holy Ancient's power. Do you feel it? Let us now gather at the sacred site for the ritual sacrifice.
Oh, the House of Bones. What a nice, inviting place. These signs are a lovely touch.
That building there? A house of bones. It was a fortress full of tiny flesh-eating monsters called stew dens. They came here every day to learn how to become bigger monsters. Now you hear the story. I don't hear the story, I see the story. I went inside and I saw all these drawings of monsters and flying machines and gross stuff. Scary stuff.
The fallen machine did not contain the sacred numbers. But fear not, my children. The machine led a stalker to us. A smart stalker whose mind holds the secrets we need!
Get over here.
The smart stalker will show us where the sacred numbers are kept!
Defibrillator. There's instructions to use this on somebody who's lying down. Maybe something to aid sleep or to relax.
This sounds relaxing. Maybe I'll use it to unwind when I get back to the Ark.
The smell of gunpowder fades. We're safe. For now. We free the prisoner. He's a stalker named Magnus. Part of Hammond's team. Selma's partner. Magnus is a mutant too. Not on the outside, but on the inside. He's got powers. Mind powers. But he's not insane like the Nova sect. He's calm, real calm. Tuned into some frequency only he can hear. Magnus tells his tale. Him and Hammond were ambushed by the Nova sect. Nova sect heard about Hammond. Heard he could talk to machines. Get machines going. So they left Magnus here to die, and took Hammond south to their hangout. They call it the Spear of Heaven. Nova sect would make Hammond interpret the gifts of the ancients and open the gates to Eden. Whatever that means. Magnus thinks they're gonna blow up the zone and take the Ark with them. I suggest we rescue Hammond before something goes boom. Selma and Magnus agree. Even ducks.
Have you heard that old legend? The two star-crossed lovers, Izzer and Fala, ran away to a lost palace somewhere in this area. This might sound crazy, but could this be the palace?
Was that the legend about Izza and Fala and all the loot they were hiding away in the Lost Palace? Because that's the story I'm interested in.
These star-crossed lovers better have some supplies. We need them.
Will you look at that? Izza and Fala. Oh, ain't that sweet. Goddamn rotheads. Bet they grabbed all the loot. I hate ghouls.
What are the machines doing? They're crazier than us. We got to run when they're not looking. That's what Snebble said. And Bilge and Mockley. Now Snebble, Bilge, and Mockley have no heads. Because they ran. Mockley had 1 foot. How can he run? We are faster than Mockley. We will make it.
Metal box with a door. Perhaps to keep something fresh. Food or drink, perhaps.
Seen some of these around. Apparently a good shelter against radiation. I think the ghouls kept souvenirs cold in these boxes. There's still some blood inside.
Got a bunch of tin men over here looking to knock some skulls. You think they were the ones who killed all these ghouls? My brave, fierce stalkers. You make an old man feel young. I heard of your recent exploits, and how your search for Hammond now leads to the Nova sect's base in the south. They call it the Cathedral, but it is anything but. My brave stalkers, I pray you find Hammond in good health and return him here safely. If the Nova sect probe Hammond's mind, well, the Nova sect's leader, Plutonia, is obsessed with some prophesized doomsday that never comes. The end of the world isn't coming fast enough. So Plutonia wants to jumpstart Armageddon with weapons left here by the Ancients. Weapons that tore this place apart. Weapons Hammond could be forced to restart. To worship the Ancients is to worship death. We are the lights that never go out. We are the Ark. And you will save us all. May your search for Hammond continue in complete safety.
Hear those zone dogs are getting big. I mean, big. I hear they can knock you down if they get a running start, so don't go petting them or anything. And they travel in packs, so if you see a dog barking for his buddies, get the hell out of there. That advice is free of charge.
Those Novasec morons have no direct line to the Ancients. That's a load of rot. What they do have is a steady supply of mushrooms. And I don't mean the mushrooms growing in your toilet. I mean magic mushrooms. Well, not magic, but they do make you feel like you're someplace else. Talking to a unicorn, playing a ukulele, or something. Never tried eating them, but they sound like fun.
I heard of these before. Never saw them. Weird how they're all connected.
They got wheels. A lot of them. These things moved?
Something's not right here.
Oh, this is gross. Look at this feeding frenzy. We got ourselves a zone dog problem here. Here, doggy. Buildings usually go up. This one's going sideways. Feels like I'm in a frickin' coffin, am I right?
What do these freaks want? What is this weapon they were talking about back there?
I heard the stories about these guys. They were supposed to be searching the ruins of the Ancients, searching for, I don't know, magic relics. Dangerous relics.
This shit gives me heartburn. Do these relics happen to kill large amounts of people?
The Alder's gonna be chewing our ears off if we don't find some scrap to bring back to the Ark.
Why are we guarding junk? He wants junk. Junk? They didn't tell you. This one's a steel chariot. That one's another steel chariot. Well, broken steel chariot. Both of them broken really, but when they were working, ooh-wee, watch out. Broken steel chariot. Yeah, okay.
I can faintly see the letters. T-O-R-C-H. Torch! But it's a pretty crappy torch, as it's not giving as much light as my flashlight, and it's too heavy.
I've seen one of these in Hammond's workshop. It's for melting 2 pieces of metal together. Don't stare at the light. It will blind you.
As your search for Hammond leads you deeper into the zone, you are seeing things I've never told you about. Strange things. I have withheld certain facts from you because, well, your innocence gives you hope, and the Ark needs hope. But you ask questions.
so I will give answers.
When the world fell apart, a few of humanity's best and brightest constructed hidden bases where they could survive. These bases were called enclaves. One was deep beneath the ground, another at the bottom of the sea, a third orbiting the planet. The best and brightest, trapped inside their enclaves, grew paranoid, then hostile. They created machines that did everything for them. Metal monstrosities that granted their every wish, except immortality.
The Ancients' best and brightest all died, but their machines remain.
I was a stalker for 20 years. Spent quite some time out there. One night we were south of the Ark on patrol. We went inside an ancient building that was filled with grog. Giant metal vats of grog. When we drank it, we thought we died and went to space. I could never find that place again, no matter how hard I tried.
Hey guys, look over there in the really big ruin. Someone's in trouble. Oh, grog me. Check out that stone-cold fox. What is she doing out here? And why are those machines surrounding her? We gotta help her.
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed help, I was just getting my second wind, you know, but... I admire your fighting skills. You need skills like that in the zone. Especially against out-of-control machines that want to quarantine you. Whatever that means.
Hey, we're some straight-up machine-killing freaks. That's how we roll. What's your name, lady?
The name's Pharaoh. Don't ask me where I got it from. I don't quite know, really. I was raised in a settlement. Thought it was the only settlement left on the whole wide world. But meeting you lot makes me feel a bit more, well, hopeful. Who are you? What are you doing out here?
We're stalkers from the Ark. We're headed south to rescue our friend from some lunatics called the Nova Sect. Heard of them?
You're asking me if I've heard of the Nova Sect? Mate, the Nova Sect butchered my bleeding settlement. They put their mind-controlled junk into the rest and led them away like cattle. I'm the only one that got away. So yeah, I know the Nova Sect. I'm hunting them. I'm gonna make them pay.
You'd be the perfect addition to our crew. If you help us save our friend, we'll help you take down the Nova Sect.
Smells like fertilizer. That Nova Sect base, the Spear of Heaven? I think it's up ahead. Probably where the Nova Sect is holding Hammond. You wanted me to go north, so I went north. I didn't complain one bit, but now we're going south. More south than anybody's been before, and I don't like it. There's like nightmare flowers and zone smog out here. I know the legends. Yikes. This is like a war machine, yeah? Thick armor and big teeth. Some ghouls up ahead, guarding the entrance to the farm. Time for hunter mode.
I want to party, man! I don't want to work for the Nova Sect! Why are we doing this?
Watch what you say. The ancients are watching us, you plank. So shut up and get back to work. So I ate a mushroom. So what? Brain Boy's not gonna find me. My skull's too thick.
I told you to split it with me. Tell me what happened. Did you see the Ancients?
Hell no. I saw some purple, and the purple laughed at me. So I started laughing. Then I took a piss. That felt real good.
So what's the big deal? Sacred mushrooms. Psh, stupid Nova sect. Phonies!
Whoever here steals mushrooms will be punished severely. You have one job. Watch the robot. Where's the robot?
I told you! I turned around and...
Where's the robot? You want to get me into trouble, do you? Find the robot!
Anybody notice these mushrooms are growing out of dead bodies? What kind of sicko farm is this? All the scrub is making me hungry. This could feed the whole Ark. Or Borman. Come on.
How many times have I told you that the mushrooms are sacred tools for my mind, not yours?
My mind is good mind! Thick mind!
Your mind is nothing. We need to get as much food as possible into the sanctum before the cleansing of the Ark. Now get to work.
My mind? Nothing. Listen. Nothing my mind is.
I wonder why these ghouls are hoarding all this food. They're getting too lazy to scavenge?
Let them fill up their bellies. They get fat. They get slow. When ghouls are hungry, that's when they're dangerous.
This is more food than any ghoul pack could eat. Maybe they're preparing for something. An upcoming disaster.
Listen to me. Why did all the Novasec leave here? Where did they go? What is more important than here? Who cares? Leave questions to the big brains. We are safe. We should party a little. But we're not safe. I hear rumors of stalkers from the Ark. They come for us. They cannot be stopped.
Shut up! No stalkers are coming. We are safe.
Now, did they seal up this house to keep the bad stuff out? And the bad stuff in?
If the prisoner is from the Ark, we should kill him, not bring him here. The prisoner has big brains, even bigger than the Nova sect. They need his brain to figure out the weapon, make it go boom. Where is this big brain? They took him below. They will make him hurt.
I've dreamed of this star. Wait, I wasn't dreaming. I was remembering. I've been here before. This is trippy. I might need to sit down.
Mime or Enclave? Okay. I think that's the name of the ancients who built this place. An enclave is kind of like a posse, right? That thing looks frickin' dangerous. And kind of phallic. Just saying.
A book like this with gizmos and whatnot. The ancients sure like their books.
Use a pencil to quickly rewind a tape. I have no clue as to what either of these items is. Oh, great. More dead people used to grow mushrooms. Just great.
It's a lot of beds. Must have had some kooky slumber parties down here.
Let's get this open.
Okay, this silo is totally devoid of life. Should we be in here right now?
That looks like... No, I can't see it. Look at the size of this thing. Overcompensating much? I mean, you got mind powers. Do you really need an intimidating chair? Yeah. That Novoselic psycho said Hammond was around here. Keep your eyes open.
I don't want to be around when this thing goes boom. Where the hell is Hammond?
Well, if it ain't Hammond himself. Finally. We have to find a way to save him.
Hammond's barely alive when we find him. But we find him. We find him as a team. With Hammond, the Ark's heart can start beating again. We think our mission is complete, but Hammond insists on telling us a secret. A secret that rips a hole through the middle of my life. He tells us he's been to Eden. Yes, the Eden. The mythical place beyond the zone where the secrets to life are kept. He says Eden is a base for the Ancients, who are very much alive and creating the mimer machines we've been seeing. He says the Ancients do know the secrets to life, but not human life. Mutant life. Me, Pharaoh, Selma, Magnus. Our ears perk up. If ducks had ears, they'd perk up too. Us mutants don't remember jack about our pasts. We're walking amnesiacs. We wonder why some of us look like animals, and others have powers we don't understand. Finding out who we are sounds like the quest of a lifetime, or a very big mistake. There's a problem. Hammond tells us the Novosec probed his mind, stole the location of Eden from his thoughts. They're headed there now, determined to unleash the power of the Ancients and cleanse the zone, which means killing everyone inside the Ark. Our home. He says there's one chance to beat the Novosec to the gates of Eden. Go through the Forbidden City, he says. It's a shortcut and the Novosec are too scared to go through. That doesn't make me feel too good. Hammond begs us not to tell the Elder, because the Elder won't accept the truth. Our mission was a man. Now it's Eden. We have one final journey to save the Ark. But if us stalkers discover who we really are, will we want to come back?
Your mission is complete, stalkers. You returned Hammond safe and sound. Our machines will hum with new life. The Ark is forever in your debt. Thank you.
My little birdies have told me. Hammond thinks the fabled Eden lies beyond the Forbidden City. And you are thinking of going through the city to get to Eden.
Have I taught you nothing? There is no Eden. And even if there were, entering the Forbidden City is impossible. That is the city where the Red Plague started. The Ancients in charge thought they could quarantine the people by building a giant wall that covered the entire city. It stands to this day, impenetrable. You should stay at the Ark and heal your wounds. No more adventures.
Someone told me they saw a machine that walks on 2 legs out there. Looks like a metal man, they say. Hey, I'm not surprised. The Ancients left behind a lot of wacko stuff. Seeing wacko stuff a lot lately.
That underground clan from those stories. They used to live around here. We're getting close. Look for an entrance. I bet they left a lot of goodies behind for dear old ducks.
Check this out. Whatever busted through this gate might still be in there. Time to pack up and go home, right? What do you think?
We're getting pretty deep. I'm not saying I'm scared, but...
Stinking here. Look at all these dead people. We really need to pack up and go home, right? Frickin' ghouls killed everybody in this place. For what? For what? This is messed up beyond all recognition. These ghouls gotta go down.
I'm hungry. What about the cook?
You want the cook to cook for us? He's got no food.
No, I want to eat the cook. Eat him.
No, he's too bony. He smells rotten too.
Yes, I smell like shit. Taste like shit too. Just shitty all around. You don't want to get near me.
Whoa, hold up. Looks like we got a survivor here. Doesn't look too good.
Ah, my saviors, dirty little saviors. I wish I washed my hands so I could shake your hands and paws or whatever's growing out of your arms. I'm not racist, I'm not. Please, tell me your names.
You're talking a little crazy. Are you okay? You're the only survivor of your community. Your brain must be... I mean...
What we're trying to ask you is, are you a frickin' whack job, or what?
No whack job. I'm Emma the cook. I'm the one who cooks and cleans for the pretty people. They were pretty. For decades, we hid from the zone. We were safe until the ghouls found a way in. You first hear the screams, and then the lights went out, and you can hear the scraping and the chewing. Hey, I'm no warrior. I'm just a cook, you know? Ebba, dirty little coward.
We thought the last settlement was the Ark. We didn't know you existed.
Well, you got to get out of the Ark more, mate. Get some exercise.
We should get you out of here.
Wait a minute. Did you say Ark? Oh, boy. You don't want to hear this. You really don't want to hear this. They kept saying they were gonna destroy the Ark with some, weapon that they're bringing to their masters. Some weird religious shit. They want to blow up the Ark and kill everyone inside. Everyone! Listen, these ghouls have a lair to the north. The leader is called the Grey One. They're just multiplying up there, breeding like zone rats. Please do something about them before it's too late.
The ghouls that murdered the Cook's settlement came here. The lair of the Horned Devil. Never seen the Horned Devil, but I hear he's a handful.
Okay. So this sign clearly indicates there's a devil with horns in there, plus a bunch of ghouls who butcher settlements for fun. Who wants to turn around? Let's vote.
The horny devil can blow me. These ghouls just messed with the wrong goddamn stalkers. We can't let them slaughter another settlement. This ends right here, right now.
Dead ghoul. Someone or something got this one good.
I've seen these crashed machines all over the zone, but never one this shiny. Like it's almost new. Even the stars show us.
This is getting crazy. We can't fight like this. Dead ghoul. Someone or something got this one good.
I've seen these crashed machines all over the zone, but never one this shiny. Like it's almost new. Even the stars show us.
You spot anything?
Nothing. No one comes.
No one dares come here and challenge us.
Yeah, we strong. We got metal giants.
Stay cool. We need to take them one or two at a time. Nothing like a giant machine sleeping in a barn to make you lose all sense of reality.
You said the generator would bring this giant to life. Did you lie to me?
No, no lie, Grey One. Only truth. Big truth. Just need a little more time.
You sound like you want to die. Do you want to die?
No, you the chief, Grey One. You are Tamale. I will get this middleman working again. It will kill more and more settlements all the way to the Ark.
Bingo! Now for the fun. All this talk about the Horned Devil and we never saw him, except for that sign. What a pussy. Show yourself, devil!
The Horned Devil must have died long ago. Maybe he partied too hard with the ancients and got his horn stuck in the machine. Who knows?
Those guys weren't so strong. Come on, let's go get Hammond back. Time's a ticking. Looks like a place you get processed in. I'm not a number. I'm a free duck. Look at those ruins in the distance. They call that the Forbidden City, right? Creepy place. Hope I never have to go there.
Restore a glimmer of hope to a world of chaos. Join me and help bring light back to the zone. Come to me. Come to Lux.
Did you hear that voice? That was weird. Keep your guard up.
Take a chill pill, all right? If the voice wants to bring light to the zone, I'm all for it.
Whoever it is, he doesn't sound hostile. Maybe we find him and see what he wants.
Welcome to the Castle of Light. Forgive me for not providing the illumination this castle is known for. I pray that someday we will once again become a beacon of light for weary travelers.
Nice to meet you. We heard your voice out there. Are you Lux?
Lux I am. You say you heard my voice in the zone? Quite interesting. Perhaps the fates brought you here. You look strong, well-armed. You get things done, yes?
Hells yes. We're stalkers. We take everything the zone throws at us and then some.
Then I humbly request your assistance. There is a pack of renegade ghouls who wish to keep the zone in darkness. They stole the key to the sacred sanctum, where the lights get their power. Perhaps you can help me recover this key from the ghouls. It's a special key. You wouldn't miss it. Return it to me, and I'll reward you handsomely.
I like handsome rewards. We'll deal with the ghouls and get your keys.
Hey, that Lux guy seemed pretty cool, right?
I know what you mean. He's pretty zen for a lonely old man living in the zone alone. Weird.
Lux's lights are a beacon of hope for the zone. Let's turn them back on. We're gonna have to convince those ghouls to give us back the key.
Everybody's saying there's spaceships flying around outside. Well, I don't know about that. They look like drones. Small, compact.
Sideways trees. Creepy. Can we find Lux's key and get out of here?
The look on Lux's face when we robbed him blind. I love being a ghoul. The look on his face when we stole his key. Now his slaves are trapped in the power room, and he can't make his pretty lights go on. Dumbass! We should go back there, see if he hires us again, then steal more! His powers would fry our brains. You saw his slaves, nothing in their hands. So shut up and relax.
Check out this key. Bet somebody's missing this.
This feels wrong. Why are we doing this?
Yeah. Why are we helping Lux again? I don't want to rag on anybody, but he's a bit of a dick, isn't he? Who cares about his frickin' key?
This feels like the night the Psy Lords ambushed me on the high road. They got in my head. I think Lux is getting in our heads.
Bring the key back to me, my intrepid warriors, so we may once again shine light from this blessed cathedral of hope. Bring the key back. Bring the key back.
We got Lux's key. Should we give it to him or give it to Prep back home?
A promise is a promise, and we promise Lux. A stalker's word is her bond.
How about we just take the key and unlock his sacred sanctum ourselves? Go in, take a little peek.
Ah, the stalker's returned. And you've returned the key to my sanctum. My machines will once again hum with energy, and the lights will shine so bright they will be seen by the ancients in space. Thank you, stalkers. Thank you.
Oh, I know that smell. That's grog. Oh, I'd kill for a mug of grog right now. Grog den up ahead. I hear the ancients had massive parties here. They got wasted on magic grog and headbutted each other. Oh, being ancient would be super cool.
Give me more of that grog. I want to party till my head goes boom! Enough of that grog. We need to baptize the zone with old man fire. We need to make more fire bombs now! We've got a mountain of fire bombs over there. You want to make more? I want to burn it all. Not some. All. Burn it all!
Prip's gonna be so jealous. Look at these grog makers. They're huge.
You fire-loving pyros, listen to me. Don't light those Molotovs near the grog. We'll all go kaboom.
Yeah, cool. Taste the fumes, cool. Gonna light the flame to make the phoenix burn. Yeah!
I'm telling you, keep the fires in your pants or I'll smash your brains in. I tell them I don't work with pyro ghouls, and they give me pyro ghouls. Jacked up hotheads.
Look at all this paper. Makes me think of Hammond writing in his journal every day. I miss him.
Wow. Look at all these Molotov cocktails. Wanna light one? Just to see what happens?
That's the biggest wall I've ever seen. It's surrounding the entire city.
They were trying to keep people out?
Trying to keep people in. The Red Plague started in this city. It spread fast. Got out of control. So the powers that be built a wall around the city to quarantine it, to stop the people inside from infecting the world. Doomed them all. That was a long time ago, but people are still scared to go in. That's why they call it the Forbidden City.
So, the plague might still be in there. Can you tell me again why we're going this way?
Hammond said the Nova sect were moving around the city. We cut through the city. We get to eat him first.
Hey, this machine's like the one we saw in Hammond's cabin, right? this road is done. We need to find a way around.
Magnus has a recurring dream. In this dream, he goes to a place bathed in white light. He says it feels like he's come home.
Funny you say that, because I had the same dream once, I think. It was a bright place, humming with machinery. In that dream, for a few minutes, I felt safe.
You're not the only one. It's a dream the mutants dream. Magnus says it's our memories screaming for attention, telling us to go home, to our true home.
The Elder don't want us talking about these things. The Ark is home. End of story.
I got a bad feeling about this place. Just saying.
Citizens, present your ID bands for verification.
I don't get it. Should I talk to this thing? Is it, like, smart or what?
Let's just try to get through the city peacefully, with no trouble.
Your request for emergency quarantine has been granted. Please put down your weapons and prepare for termination.
Whoa. No termination, okay? I don't think they're talking to us. They're talking to the people who died here.
Put down your weapons.
Okay. For a shortcut through a forbidden city, this ain't so bad. What can go wrong?
What? Look at that thing. It's one of those machines we've seen broken all over the zone.
Except this one is fully functional and probably not friendly toward trespassers.
Yeah, this is not like ghouls or zone dogs. We can't fight this thing. We need another way around it. Check this out. Looks like it fell out of orbit or something. Bet RoboShack's got some nice artifacts for the taking. Should we stop in for a look?
Welcome to RoboShack. Take a look around and let me know if you need anything. Due to new policies, shoplifters will face immediate prosecution.
I heard of these boxes. They were used by a cult called the Demo Scene. Although what that means is a complete mystery to me. Oh, so close. And now the Nova Sect beat us to it. Stay alert, everybody.
Break down the gates! Tear them apart! Bring the sacred numbers to me!
My children, listen to the words of Plutonia. We stand before the gates of Eden. Inside lies the sacred numbers. The numbers will awaken the weapon and cleanse the zone. Destroy the gates. Enter Eden. Find the sacred numbers. Cleanse the zone with fire and bring the ancient home.
This must be it. Eden. Too bad it's surrounded by a million Nova Sect bastards. I don't like these odds. This is suicide. Another one bites the ducks.
And that is that. Arc 1, Nova Sect 0. Their insane plans to destroy our home vanish into the wind. We're safe. Our people live another day. The smoke clears, ears still ringing. On the edge of my blurred vision, something comes out of the arc. Light dancing across my arm, up my face. I look up. I'm being scanned by some giant eyeball. Then Dux and Pharaoh get scanned. Then Magnus and Selma. The light cuts out and the eyeball darts back inside the wall. We hear pistons churning, gears turning, a machine humming back to life. The gates of Eden open. Maybe Eden sees we're mutants and welcomes us home. We stand there in silence. The 5 of us are all mutants, found and raised by the Elder. This feels like an answer to the question that's plagued our lives. Who are we? And do we go in and find out? When Dux and me first started out, everything was cut and dried. The Elder knew best. There were no answers in the zone. Mutants didn't know who they were, where they came from, and that was fine. No one cared. But now, after the enemies we fought, after the friends we found, after all we've seen, the 5 of us stand here at the gates of Eden. Do we go in? Do we want to know who we are?
We got them all. Now, let's see if Eden was worth it. This must be it. Eden. Too bad it's surrounded by a million Novasec bastards. I don't like these odds. This is suicide. This place... I know this place. I've been here before. I've seen that star before. On those flying machines. They really did come from Eden. Hammond was right. I knew this medpack was gonna be here. I got mutant powers, but psychic ain't one of them. Machines. Everybody keep quiet. I think they're asleep. Look at this place. Either the rot finally got to our heads, or we're standing in the actual Eden. Frickin' Eden, people! The Elder tried to keep us away from this place, but the truth shall set you free, old man! This can't be real. I'm not seeing this. This is freaking me out. We are deep underground, right? Because this looks a lot like a tree. Check this out. I think this is a corpse of an actual mutant. Never seen a dead mutant before. Well, proves we can die. That's a happy thought.
Look at the shiny screens. Bet those screens can shed some light on what's going on around here. Finally.
We huddle around the screen. The words, Mutant Project, blink on and off in big red letters. The screen turns black, then explodes with a flurry of flashing images, faster than we can take in. I catch glimpses of mutants in test tubes, animals in cages, strands of code, something called DNA. The screen freezes on one final image. An employee profile. A scientist of the Mutant Project. It says his name is Ingmar Edison. His face. When we see his face, those eyes staring back at us, we couldn't believe it. It was him. The profile says his status was revoked after stealing mutant experiments from the lab. Memories come flooding back. We were the experiments. They raised us in tubes and played games with our DNA. Made us freaks. The Elder was part of this. Happy endings died with the Ancients. Why didn't he tell us? Who is he? The room spins. The truth comes flooding back into my brain. Everything I know is a lie. I lose my balance. As the room turns black, a voice crackles onto the radio. Ghost-like, ethereal, like the Ancients calling down from space.
Come on, Center, Sweden. Come on, Center, Sweden. I repeat, come on, Center, Sweden. Come on, Center, Sweden. Come on.